Hey everyone, welcome to the video. Our big unlock today is gonna be critters, and so far we've been doing hits with Sparky, Rifle Zooks, but there wasn't a real way to deal with that laser beam. But now hopefully critters can be that thing to distract it. And defense wise we picked up Boom Cannon's mortars, and we'll try out a few hits. Here we got our first match. This guy with no building health, but 80 building damage. Laser beam and a bunch of defense. Maybe we can try to delay a few boats on this side. Here maybe 2 rifles, 1 Zook. And then kind of on the right side let everyone just pan out. Because after this ER they should stick to the right side. And here just finding important places to use critters to distract that laser beam. So one of them can be like this boom cannon, maybe this left side of that sniper. You actually like shock mines because they keep the critters in place. And we'll see how it goes. Most times when you drop with 2 buildings on the beach, you like spreading them out. So 2 rifles, 2 Zooks. We'll keep the cryo on the left side because the mortar does more harm than the cannon. And we're not going to drop the other troops until this part is almost dead, because that way you know they're going to go on the left side. And before these troops get there, we'll start throwing that critter. Just keeping it laser distracted. And pretty soon after, we're going to do one over here on that boom cannon. Just other spots to keep it distracted. Let's do another one on that sniper. Because you see right there that unlucky laser shot. Like, shot through a bunch of Zooks. And I think we'll keep Sparky here. In fact, it's a really good thing that that laser's looking at Sparky. I guess maybe it is. We'll hack this cannon. It's kind of RNG most cases, because right now it's looking at critters it looks like. On this side, even though we had 2 rifles, need to support a little bit more. But luckily he retreated, so I think we should be good. I mean, either way we want to clear the base. But I can tell why some people might be frustrated with this meta. When you're just hoping that the laser is not going to shoot your Zooks, like there's not much you can do. We can rewatch that hit, see what happened. I think the first 2 critters were okay, because it kept that laser beam distracted. Because the critters need to be there before these troops are in range. So like that one, again on the left, hitting that shock mine. And one more on this boom cannon. But I think after that critter, like, it shot this one right here through a bunch of Zooks. But with Sparky still hacking stuff, and I thought it locked on, but gets to this thing way far away. But again, just throwing critters where it's not in the line of fire. You never want to throw more than 1 critter at a time. Just stagger them, so hoping the laser gets distracted. And the stuff on the left just delayed, finish off the base. Here we got another match. It looks a pretty similar style. This ER more towards the left so we can delay drop. And really just again planning where you're going to throw critters. So I think one can be on this boom cannon. It is tough with that flame there, but we can do one on this cannon because there's not many splash right next to it. And I think we'll try that. Boom cannon, cannon, and this flame right here. So the drop should be the same too. 2 rifles, 2 Zooks, the cryo on the left side. And then kind of just let them go. On this specific base, I think that cannon needs to go down before the troops on the left are delayed. So we'll kind of watch out for that. As the troops are getting close, we can start with the critter. Let's do the left side first. It's being distracted a bit. Then we'll do one on the right side. And then one on that flame. And we'll do one more on the far back. Just making sure that the laser is distracted. Start dropping these troops. And Spark is going to hack stuff, which is good. Hack this cannon. And now really just hoping that the laser doesn't kill like a bunch of Zooks. Got a few there, but it's being slowed down. The left troops looking okay. It's kind of a bad shot. Here, let's do a critter on this side. And we might be able to flare pretty soon. Just gotta wait for those Zooks on the right side to get that ER. Can flare now with a critter. And see what time it is. 2:25. Hoping it's good enough. And we'll see. Looks like it is. So the main thing again, just planning where you're gonna throw your critters. Otherwise a hit usually is the same with the troops. Most of them on the right side, and in this case, we're gonna delay drop. We can also open a chest. And we are gonna get pretty much every single defense at 4 ER. I know we're not facing too many warrior players, but still think shock mines are an okay pickup. And max those out. Here we got another match. And again, pretty similar style base. So planning our critters. He doesn't have any shock mines, but we can do one on this sniper. One on that boom cannon. And I think the other ones may be on this back ER. Just because it's a little further away from the splash. And we'll try that out. Got our rifles going, then Zooks. Cryo on the left side. I kind of like that most bases are the same. Just helps you practice a hit. And we'll watch as these guys go. Just kind of having a mental image of the laser range. So let's get our first critter out. And pretty soon after, do one on that boom cannon. And then one on the back ER. And not too long after, just do another one on that ER. Start dropping other troops and hacking something. So you see, if you time it just right, then that laser should be distracted for quite a while. And that's a best case where it's locked on a Sparky. Because once a laser beam locks onto a troop, it just stays on it. So even though Sparky might die in a few shots, I mean, the laser isn't hitting Zooks. We'll get a critter going here. There is a bit more defense this time. And this critter is distracting that mortar, machine gun. And we'll start flaring in just a bit. One more critter. And we'll pull a 231. So maybe got lucky on that hit, but kind of a perfect case scenario where the laser is distracted for the full amount. And we'll take that win. One more match over here. And what do you know? Same kind of base. That sniper might cause a few problems. We could maybe delay a rifle there. Not changing our loadout, but just to make sure it goes down before our other troops get there. And same deal planning our critters. We could do one Let's see on this sniper. And then at some point one on this mortar. And then maybe just the rest of them keep on doing it on that sniper. That flame is kind of in range, so is that mortar, but not really other places for critters to be worth it. So getting our troops out. There are other bases out there too that might need different kind of hits. But at least for now we're just facing a bunch of these. And we kind of forgot to delay a boat over there. But maybe it's fine. We'll get one critter on that sniper. Maybe a bit late. But no, we're good. One in this mortar. And then some more on that sniper. Get the other troops out. It's kind of not great that Sparky went on the right side, because you want her towards the middle where she can hack this cannon, that machine gun. And these troops are kind of going the wrong way. One sniper kind of ruins everything. But you know what happens. At least now we know for next time that that sniper has got to go down. Like maybe we could have even thrown one critter just on it. Because these rifles, they're not going to be enough. We'll still finish a base by going through all this side, but going to be a pretty slow time. Yeah, I think that sniper by itself, we could have just done one critter, let it die. Even though it's one less critter to distract that laser. Still, you gotta do it. We'll clear a few more buildings. And maybe just flare. But again, not really a good time. We're aiming for like 220, 230 sometimes. And he got really fast too. 222. You can see what he did. And it looks like pretty much the same kind of hit. Just going from the right side and expecting a delay drop. Yeah, right there. But we got one chest. And our next unlock is going to be snipers. We're getting snipers before that shield gen, just because it's more buildings. And we have a few tokens left over. So maybe we can upgrade. Let's see what's going to give us more health. Snipers around 2000. About the same for boom cannons. I think it doesn't really matter either way, but we'll go with snipers first. And you know what? Enough for both of them. Let's see who we got here. Got this base, pretty similar style as all the other ones. Again, planning out our critters. We'll do one on the left sniper, one on that boom cannon, and maybe just the rest on that ER. So same drop, 2 rifles, 2 Zooks. And this might be the full-on just 4 ER meta altogether. I know some people got mechs, but I think at this point they're just too slow. And not seeing too many warrior players either. I think shock mines were pretty much the end of them. And if not that, we got a sky shield coming up soon. Let's do more critters over there. The laser is gonna shoot maybe once on our Zooks. I think we got a bit lucky though. And then now we'll try hacking stuff. And really just hoping that rest of the hits aren't gonna be on all the Zooks. Slow down for a bit. Guess we'll hack that flame. But just not a lot of rifles left. Can maybe hack something kind of soon. Got a few Zooks left. At least a laser locked on a Sparky. Now it's gonna die pretty soon. We'll try hacking that flame. And some more troops moving on left. We can just flare the ER, I guess. It's not gonna be amazing time, kinda like the one before. But still just hoping that the other person screwed up too. 203. So sometimes a hit works out, sometimes not so much. And over here, we got lucky, so just enough for a win. And that's also 17. So a bit of both, sometimes good hits, sometimes being lucky. But just how that RNG meta is with that laser. Whether it shoots your critters for long enough or shoots a bunch of Zooks. And for what we're going to unlock next, the only two defenses is that Shield Gen and I think the Sky Shield. But between those two, I see the Shield Gen is a bit better. And with our tokens, we can still leave Sparky at level 1 for now, but between the rest, I think Boom Cannons maxed out is going to help. So now it's really just getting that shield, the other one at least, and then saving till 5 ER. There isn't really anything at 4 ER that's going to help us. But for now, those are the next steps. And that's going to be it for today's video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.